chosen ones, they've tried to douse your fire. Time and time again, they've thrown water on your dreams, on your ambition, on your desires. They try to make you question yourself, make you feel like you're not enough, like you can't keep going. But what they don't realize is that the fire inside you isn't something they can put out. It's not something that can be extinguished by their doubt, their hatred, or their insecurities. It's something that burns brighter, fiercer, and stronger with every challenge you face. They can't see it, but you know that fire is what sets you apart. It's what makes you who you are. It's the drive that pushes you forward when the world tries to hold you back. It's the resilience that refuses to be snuffed out, no matter how hard they try. Every time they tell you to stop, to slow down, to give up, that fire only grows hotter, feeding off their negativity, growing stronger with every attempt to put you down. They see the flames. They see the way you move with purpose, with conviction. They see how you never back down, how you stand tall in the face of adversity. And it scares them because they know they can't control it. They can't control what they don't understand. They can't control the fire inside you because it's not something that can be contained. It's not something that can be silenced. And that's what makes them afraid. They try to put it out. They try to throw their doubts and criticisms on you like water, hoping it will cool you down. But all they're doing is adding fuel to the flames. Because your fire isn't just about ambition. It's about your heart, your soul, your relentless spirit. It's the passion that burns within you, the desire to never settle for less, to keep pushing forward even when it feels like everything is against you. And no matter how hard they try to stop you, that fire will never die, that you've been through the darkness. You've faced the storms, the struggles, the people who tried to hold you back. And yet, through it all, you've never wavered. You've kept that fire alive. You've kept it burning, even when the world tried to extinguish it. The stronger they push against you, the more they try to hold you down, the more it fuels your determination. You've learned that the harder they try to break you, the stronger that fire becomes. They don't understand what makes you tick. They don't understand how you keep going when everything seems to be falling apart. But that's because they don't have what you have. They don't have the fire inside them that keeps them going when things get tough. They don't have the strength to keep rising, to keep burning brighter when the world tries to dim their light. And that's why they can't control you. That's why they can't put out your flame. They thought they could break you. They thought they could take away your confidence, your will to keep pushing, your belief in yourself. But the truth is, every time they tried to dim your light, they only made your fire burn brighter. Every word of doubt they threw at you, every attempt to make you feel small, every action they took to try to extinguish your spirit only added fuel to the fire that's been burning inside you since the beginning. That fire is unshakable. It's unbreakable. It's a part of who you are, and no matter how hard they try, they can't take it away from you. They can't control it. They can't extinguish it. And that's what makes you unstoppable, because that fire is what gives you strength. It's what gives you the courage to keep moving forward when everyone else tells you to stop. It's what gives you the power to rise above, to stand tall in the face of adversity, and to keep pushing toward your dreams. Let them watch. Let them wonder how you do it. Let them try to figure out how you keep going when they can't. Because they'll never understand. They'll never be able to comprehend the fire that burns inside you. And no matter how hard they try, they'll never be able to put it out. They can't extinguish what they can't control. And that's why you're a force they'll never be able to stop. You walk with a fire that will never die. It's a fire that only grows stronger with time. A fire that burns brighter every time they try to put it out. And as you walk, that fire lights your path, showing the way forward, guiding you toward everything you're destined to become. And nothing, not them, not their doubts, not their attempts to hold you back, will ever change that. They've underestimated the strength of the fire within you. They've thought, time and time again, that they could break your spirit, that they could diminish your willpower, that they could extinguish the blaze inside of you. But every time they've tried, they've only given it more fuel. They can't comprehend the depth of your strength. They can't see what you've built inside. And no matter how much they throw at you, they'll never be able to break what's unbreakable, that you've learned that no matter how many obstacles they put in your way, no matter how many times they try to throw water on your dreams, you rise. Every challenge, every setback, every attempt to dim your light, you turn it into energy. The more they throw at you, the hotter your flame burns. They can't see it, they don't understand it, but you know that this fire inside of you is meant to carry you forward, meant to push you to new heights, meant to lead you to greatness. They might see the obstacles. They might see the challenges you face. But what they don't see is the fire that keeps you moving forward, the drive that never lets you stop. It doesn't matter how many times they try to break you. It doesn't matter how many people try to stand in your way. What they fail to realize is that you have something they'll never have, the resilience to turn every hardship into strength. You don't back down. You don't retreat. When they push, you push back harder. When they try to bring you down, you rise up stronger than before. They don't understand why you keep going, how you keep moving when it feels like the world is trying to hold you back. But that's because they don't have the fire. They don't have the heart to keep going when the going gets tough. They don't have the inner strength to keep pushing forward when everything else seems to be against them. And that's why they can't break you. They can't break something that doesn't break. They can't extinguish a flame that refuses to go out. You are a force of nature, a force they can't control. And every attempt they make to hold you down only makes you stronger, but they'll keep trying. They'll keep testing your limits. But you know this fire inside of you is not something that can be measured. It's not something they can contain or control. It's not something they can touch or influence. It is the essence of who you are, and that's why they can't put it out. Every time they doubt you, every time they tell you that you're not good enough, every time they think they can control your destiny, they're only reminding you of one thing. They'll never have the strength that you have. They'll never have the belief in themselves that you do. They'll never have the fire that keeps them moving forward, no matter what. And that's why they can't win. Because your fire is unstoppable. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how many times they try to hold you back. You will always rise. You will always find a way to push through. You will always find a way to turn their negativity into fuel for your success. Because your fire is not something that's bound by the world's expectations. Your fire doesn't care about their doubts. Your fire burns for something greater. And that's why they'll never understand. They'll never get it. They'll never understand how you keep going when they would have given up. They'll never understand how you keep climbing when they would have fallen. They'll never understand how you continue to rise above it all, because they don't have what you have. They don't have the fire that's inside of you, pushing you toward your destiny, lighting your way when it's dark. Oh, let them keep trying. Let them keep throwing their doubts, their criticisms, their negativity at you. Because the more they throw at you, the stronger you become. The more they try to extinguish your flame, the brighter it burns. They'll watch as you continue to rise, and they'll wonder how you do it. They'll wonder how you keep going when they would have stopped. But you know the secret. You know what they can never understand. Your fire will never go out. It will never be extinguished. It's a fire that's always been inside of you, always been a part of you. And no matter what they do, they'll never take it away. Your fire is yours. And nothing, no one can ever put it out.